This is my full day of eating video. I have already filmed it all, but I forgot to do an intro about the resource linked below. It is how to get 100 grams of protein. I laid out 4 different ways for you to get 100 grams of protein in a day. I talk about this at the end of the video as well, in a little bit more detail. But first off, download that guide below. It's absolutely free. 4 different ways to get 100 grams of protein in your day. That is where I start all of my new clients. If you don't know where to start, protein is where to start. I'm eating 140 grams of protein today. Start trying to get at least 100 a day. If you're not eating enough protein, how do you know if you're not eating enough protein? Track your food. So first, we hydrate. Usually for my pre-workout drink, I do Element and creatine, but yesterday I got a flavored creatine, a blueberry lemonade one, so I'm not gonna mix that with my watermelon. And then I'll just have another beverage to drink later and an easy way for me to get more water in. So just Element right now. Then I'm gonna make my coffee. Oh, my aching back. Okay, here is, well, meal number 1. You're gonna notice there's not protein with this, but 32 grams of brownie batter granola butter, 60 grams of blueberries, instant oatmeal packet, 33 grams of carbs, 2 fat, 4 protein. And then for more carbs, since I noticed I've been struggling, like that's the one that's hardest for me to hit, even though it's just at like 225. Hi, buddy. Honey is straight carbs and very low volume. Oatmeal. Warm it up for a minute, add my blueberries, and then the honey. And then after that's warmed up, I add the brownie batter, granola butter. Right, Richard. I'm going to try to capture this properly because I know there's always someone out here making it harder than it needs to be. So I'm going to show you a hack. So I just put that on the scale. It was already on. I zeroed it out. Now I'm going to empty the amount that I need. So that was at negative 11. Perfect. So it's at negative 17 grams. That's how you do that. Same thing. Same thing with this. Okay, so you probably can't see the numbers on here, but it's on. It says negative 274. Put this on. Wow, that's fucking crazy. It's at 0 now. So there was like the same freaking amount. Wild. Okay, zeroing that out again, just in case. And then I'm going to take I'm going to take 32 grams out, so it will read negative 32. Negative 33, I'll take it. And that is it. I did take some of the blueberries and eat them because I don't want this overloaded with blueberries. But that is meal number 1. The protein for this meal is not in there, but I will do a clear protein shake later. Almost forgot to film this. We're here with meal number 2. It's 9:24. We have ground beef, 5 ounces, 5 ounces of rice as well. I put this black bean salsa on it, a little bit of this, and an ounce of cheese. So I put everything but the cheese in the bowl, warm it up for a minute, and then I put the cheese on top and melt it. Hi. Richard is here on the floor. I went and saw him at the shelter. Come here. I went and met him at the shelter 2 years ago today, and he just laid his head on my shoulder right away. Oh, bestie. So my calories are at, I think it's 21.99, because Dan isn't anal like I am, and we don't do fives, increments of fives when we change macros. So my protein is at 140, fats are at 83, and carbs are at 223. Richard, chill. One ounce. I'll put the meal, like the macros of each meal in here as well. Again, almost forgot to film this, but real good chicken tenders, another ounce of cheese, 2 tablespoons of light ranch, 2 tortillas, and the lettuce that has basically 0 calories in it. So I can wrap these, put them in the air fryer for 2 minutes, and then I will show you the final product. Here's the finished product. With the melted cheese. I have to wait for this to cool off, otherwise I do the whole thing. This is meal 2. Just kidding, it's meal 3. When I was filming my last meal, or my snack, I got done filming and then looked at my phone and it didn't record because my storage was full. But this is what I did for my snack. So I had half of this with this. So like a root beer float without the ice cream. It was phenomenal. I got 21 grams of protein from that. And then I also had these 5 of these dark chocolate covered orange sticks. So some carbs and some protein. Then I went and walked. And now I am making my last meal. I'm doing chicken thigh nachos. So getting chips, salsa, sour cream, cilantro lime sauce, chicken thighs, and last but not least, queso. This meal, I have been eating this forever. I know exactly what I need without looking at my phone, which is what everyone should be doing. We don't need to be getting cute and doing different meals every single day of your life, even if you eat the same thing for a week. Chicken thighs, salsa, sauce, 15 grams. Perfect. And then 15 grams of sour cream. We put this in the microwave. And then we add the chips and the queso. Pro tip, just a reminder, don't weigh your shit with measuring cups or spoons. Weigh it. Weigh it. I've been super hungry this week for whatever reason. My weight was 128 this morning, which was down like 1.5 pounds from yesterday, which there's no reason that should have happened. I don't know what this metabolism of mine is doing, but I also slept for 9 hours last night. My body is apparently telling me something. I need a break back in. Okay, so 28 grams of these. That's 22. 24, 26, 28. Hell yeah. On the scale, 0 it, take out 30 grams. Add 30 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is my chicken thigh nachos. And that's my last meal. that's it for this video. Oh, shit. I was supposed to talk about protein with this video and the importance of protein and how most women are not getting enough protein. If you're wondering why you can't lose weight, carbs are not your problem. The lack of protein is. So when I start new clients, I tell them they should be getting at least 100 grams of protein per day. And since we're not very knowledgeable about, I mean, I am, about what protein, what is a good protein source. Like, one egg is not a good protein source. 2 eggs is not a good protein source. That's only 10 grams of protein. So I made a cheat sheet for you. It is linked below. It's free. It's 4 different ways to get 100 grams of protein in a day. So enjoy. Hopefully that is helpful for you. Join my Facebook group. And then there's also a link if you have no idea what you're doing wrong and you don't know where to start with your health and fitness journey. I do a free metabolic assessment with women who want 1 to 3 action items. I look over your current state, what you're currently doing, and tell you exactly what to do to start your journey to get where you want to be. That is also linked below. That is also free. You're welcome.